they sent me to the max because they kept macing me. It was always over the phone like, yo, Butter, hang up, or Buchanan, hang up. I'll be like, and I'll just keep talking, you feel me? Then they'll be like, yo, cuff up. I'll be like, nah, you gotta work for it. I ain't gonna just cuff up, you gotta work for it. One time, a CO said that he got injured, got me up out of there, got me to the max.
You got a moment when they see you down, just know they love it.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Bounce Back Podcast. I'm your host, B. Luke. I got a special guest with me today, so why don't you tell the people your name, where you're from, and a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, you know your boy C. Butter from Mill City, Lowell, Mass.
So talk a little bit about how long has it been since you've been locked up and what you've been up to since?
I just got out doing 2 and some change. Prior to that, I did like 7.5. Yeah, I just got out New Year's Eve.
So that's pretty fresh, right?
Yeah,
so talk about
facts.
So it's not your first time coming out, right? So maybe things are a little different. Maybe you're preparing a little different like that.
Yeah.
So I guess talk about that. Like what was the journey leading up to you getting out this time? What were some of the plans you had? And then like what have you been up to since you got out, in as far as like staying true to those plans that you might have had on the inside before you got out?
I just got out doing 2 and some change. Prior to that, I did like 7.5. Yeah, I just got out New Year's Eve. I still say I'm so fresh out, you feel me? I'm still going through the ropes and the struggles, you feel me? Like I'm still dealing with the struggles. I just had a job interview, what was it, yesterday, 2 days ago? Mm-hmm. They dubbed me. I'm still going through like me just getting out. Prior to when I got out last time, I was sitchy. Mm-hmm. This time it's like a little struggle because I lost a lot of peoples, you feel me? So even if it was just 2, that's too many. The struggle is a little harder than before, you feel me? So I'm on the right path because I'm on a show right now, you feel me? So it's like, it's a blessing, you know?
That's what it's about, man. The bounce back is real. That's what people been telling me. So, I mean, I always say like, you could lose it all in 90 days, right? Never mind like 2.5 years, 7.5 years, right? So it's always like having to start over. So I guess, talk about like, when you say the struggles getting out.
I already got my L's, you feel me? As soon as I was done that 7, I came out, got my L's, boom. Mm-hmm. So I had that situation, like, it's really the job shit, you feel me? Like, that's really, because I ain't got no whales either. That shit's a struggle, you feel me? I be calling my peoples and shit. Like, at first, like when I first came out this time, my whole first week I had the whip and then shit fucked up. Excuse me. And it's not really like, it's really just a job situation with me myself. Absolutely. You feel me? I don't know about the next man, but me myself, it's really just obtaining a job right now.
I mean, that's a common struggle, man. I've had a friend kind of going through a lot and getting jobs and then losing them because whatever, they run a background check and things like that. So it's not always as easy to put that stuff behind us, even if we want to move forward. But I always say like it takes one yes. You know what I mean? You might get shot down 100 times. You just need that one yes. So I would just say keep going. So I mean, I guess how do you try to maintain a positive attitude with that, right? Because it could be discouraging to get turned down with a job offer. I mean, you're still pretty fresh, but like talk about the importance of keeping that positive attitude and how you do it.
Me, I would say like being a realist, you feel me? So like, it's like I look at it like having a relationship. It's like, she's gonna say no, you're gonna have struggles. Like, you're gonna go for a job interview, you're gonna have a good job interview, but they still might shoot you down, you feel me? So like, absolutely. I'm a realist with that. Like, I'm good with constructive criticism. Like, that would be constructive criticism in my eyes. Like, no, but maybe next time, like, and you just gotta tell yourself, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, everybody got it hard out here right now, like somebody can have it worse than me. And I just tell myself that, I got little boys, so gotta stay on my 10.
Absolutely. I feel like it's all practice, and the more you do things like that, the job interviews, the better you're gonna get and all that stuff, man. And I feel like you haven't done time before and haven't done this before. Does that help you with like keeping the faith that everything is gonna be all right and kind of knowing which way you gotta go and then knowing that you've done it before and it's not your first time?
No, yeah, facts. Because I have done, when I did the 7.5, I got out. I was out for like 2 weeks and I got a job like instantly, so absolutely. I know about the struggles. I know about how to like adjust into society now after doing that time, so like I know like with me just getting dubbed right now, I know I ain't gonna be down and out. I know eventually a door's gonna open, you feel me? So,
It's always
and like I said, like this show just opened it's gonna open a lot of doors for me, you feel me?
For sure. So talk a little bit about now you got out, right? Are you on any probation, anything like that? Or free?
Nah, free.
Okay.
Free.
I mean, how's that feel to be free? And like, what is like free, not on any papers, no probation, no one breathing down your neck? And like, what are you looking forward to moving forward with this freedom, bro? I mean, obviously, every time you get out, you're a little older. Mine's a little different.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what are you looking forward to upon your release? And talk about that.
Just right now, just stay focused. And I got an older sister out in Cali, you feel me? So I'm willing to travel, you feel me? Like,
I hear that, bro.
I'm willing to go anywhere. I had probation since I was 13, you feel me? So that shit's about to, the whole scene is about to change. It's about to be a movie, you feel me? So
have you ever been out there to
nah,
Cali yet?
Nah, never been out there.
At least try to get out there to visit. I never been either, but I got like family in Florida, and it's like I always try to make it.
Yeah, word.
There, like, you know what I mean? I mean, what about, have you ever been on a plane? Have you traveled before? A lot of people, we miss a lot of, people don't realize we miss a lot of that stuff when we're like getting locked up or even just in the streets. You might not have time to be missing like whatever plays or whatever.
Nah,
so have you done traveling before? And is that something you're looking forward to?
Like I've been to, I've been to Tennessee before on the run, but
okay, hey, sometimes
that shit was a struggle. That was a struggle, no bullshit. But nah, I ain't never like been anywhere like extravagant or anything.
So going to Tennessee on the run, is that have you been on a plane, right? I'm sure you went on a plane while
coming back.
Oh, okay.
Well, but I did get I got booked. I got booked.
Okay.
I got booked.
So talk about that. What happens? You go on the run and then what, you just get booked like right like at TSA, or they wait?
Nah, I didn't get booked right there and then, but I got booked right like going back to my city. I went right back to Lowell and got booked.
Okay. So all right, so let's get into that. Lowell, Massachusetts, the 978, Mill City, Dickie Eklund, Nicky Dore, Bean Shooter. Shout out to Lowell, Cambridge guy, Middlesex, you know, county. So, you know, obviously I'm familiar with, you know, a lot of Lowell guys and stuff like that. So why don't you get into a little bit about the city of Lowell, Massachusetts for people who may not know and what that was like for you growing up?
Yeah, yo, back in the day, it was like, it was great. Like, yo, it was great. It was like, I'm only 34, so like back then when I was growing up, it was on some like gang banging central and just, it felt like it was a free for all. Like you could do whatever. You could do all types of whatever, just dumb shit. And you just get through.
So, I mean, what was it about, you know, that life that kind of attracted you to it? Or was it just something that you were like born into, just around it, you didn't really know? Or talk about that.
Nah, I was just really born into that, and then like grew up into it, you feel me? But shit changed, you heard? Grow up, you feel me? But back then, it was like mad racist too, though. It was mad like, if you was black, white, and Spanish, you was going at it with like the Asians only. Like it was like an ill race war back then. You feel me? So it's different now.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like everywhere's a little bit different. So was it a thing too where was there like money involved for you? Were you making money in the streets? Was that something attractive to you? Was it like the violence? Like what was your thing that you kind of got off on or thrived on in the streets? Talk about that, man.
Nah, more or less like not for nothing. I was more into like the violence, like the gang life. You feel me? So like I was gang banging back then. You feel me? So I really wasn't on to like the money tip. You feel me? But nowadays it's about the money tip.
Absolutely.
You know.
So talk about that. Why was that something that you feel like you thrived on or was attractive to? The violence, the power that comes with that. Yeah. Was that something that like you witnessed growing up, maybe in the household or maybe in the streets, family? Like what was that? Or was it like one instance that kind of just was like, okay, this is how people listen to you?
I don't know. I just say I was attracted. I could say I was to the violence. I guess, you feel me? It wasn't really about power because I was the bully like I was bullying the bullies. You feel me? Like I wasn't just like on some bully shit. You feel me? But I was definitely like making a noise in my city where I'm from. You feel me? But
absolutely. So let's talk about your household specifically, right? What was that like? I mean, did you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Did you have your dad and your mom in the household, or one or the other?
Nah,
Neither.
yeah.
Talk about that.
Nah, I got an older sister, got a little sister, older brother, little brother, but I don't know my little brother. You feel me? But from what I know about my little brother, he's a producer. You feel me? So that's a plus.
Okay.
But don't know him. Foster. You feel me? So.
Okay, so was that something where he was growing up in the foster system, or did you grow up in the foster system?
Nah, yeah, all of us.
Okay.
My whole siblings, you feel me? But we made it back home.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So
I mean, what was that journey like? At what point does the foster care and the foster system become part of your life, and what was that like, having to adapt to that?
Well, like I was born into it, you feel me? So, but
so there's really nothing to adapt.
yeah,
to as far
there's
as
really
being born
nothing.
into it. But,
Nah, that's a
just talk
fact.
about being born into it, and was that something like, are you with your siblings? You guys apart? I mean, obviously,
Nah,
brother, you might have been apart because you say you don't know him. But talk about that. Were you with your sister a lot?
Yeah, I was with my little sister. Okay. Then my older brother and my older sister, they were with my Gma, and yeah.
Okay. So is there ever a point where you kind of realize that maybe what's normal for you might not have been every child's normal thing? Like, is it at school? Are you seeing like, or not being able to go to your parents, or where were your parents at this point?
What do you mean?
Like at any point did you feel like growing up in foster care, like did you realize that not everybody goes through this, that this is
Nah.
No?
Nah, I don't think I was like thinking on that type of tip, because I wasn't even thinking about nobody else but self. Or like my little sister, you feel me? I think about my peoples rather than I don't think about like somebody in foster care or what they're going through or anything like that, you feel me?
Okay. Did you feel like you had to play that role of a protector to your sister?
Yeah.
Especially in the foster system?
Yeah, always. Even my older brother and older sister, you feel me? I'm always protecting them, no matter what.
Hey, family, that's all we got sometimes, man. That's all we
fact.
got.
I'm bodyguard.
Absolutely. So talk about the foster care system in general, right? Some people come up here and they talk about horror stories in the foster system. Was that something that you witness a lot of? Were there like were there people abusing children, or sometimes people maybe not abusive, but you could tell maybe they're just in it for the check and they weren't there, or like what was?
Yeah, you run across those type of people all the time, like type of parents, you feel me? But or adults, I would say. But when I was doing that, nah, I wasn't even. I could say my foster parents, they love me. Me and my little sister. You feel me? So
was that a situation where you're bouncing around back and forth between foster care? Did you have different foster parents, or was this just kind of the
I had a foster parent, but then I went to my aunts, I went to my grandmas, I went to my moms. We went all over. Reason being, I don't know, but.
Right. Yeah, I mean, when you're that young, I'm sure you're left out of why. You just kind of do what you got to do. So talk about like what's school like growing up for you? Like, are you moving? You're bouncing around. Are you moving to different cities? Is this?
But it was like.
Old? Did it affect your education?
I would say nah. It actually didn't. I never stood back, but like at a young age though. Like when I got to like, let me say like 6, 7, I was back at my mom's. You know, so. I believe so. Like from what I can remember, you know, but. I don't think it was definitely not at an age like I'm 13 and I'm still in foster care, you feel me? Right. But nah.
So, I mean, so how many did you have to go to different schools? Are you leaving the city of Lowell, or are you just still in Lowell and still able to like go to school every day the same way? Or is it like now you move back with your mom's, you're in a different district, you got to go to a different school? I guess talk a little bit about that.
Nah, I was still going the same thing.
So, I mean, how did you do as a student? Did you do well? Did you have any behavioral issues, or talk a little bit about school growing up?
In school, I was I did good grades, great at math, but I always always fighting, but or class clown or something. But always finish the work on time, early, and I'll just turn up, just be a class clown or flirt.
So I mean, what do you think that was about? Like the violence, especially, was it just something of you just standing up to bullies? Was that natural, or do you feel like you might have had some sort of internal anger having to be with foster parents, and then
probably I could say probably growing up, the anger was building up because no father figure. You feel me? But after a while, it just became a routine, like, I don't know, just attracted, like I said, just attracted to the violence and stuff. But it wasn't like I said, I wasn't no bully, but I was bullying the bullies, you feel me? But, and I was chilling though.
I mean, so how does that work as far as like discipline in school? Are you getting like a lot of detentions? Do you get suspended? You ever end up getting kicked out?
Or? I ended up getting kicked out, going alternative. Went to all of that. Did all that.
There, bro. At what grade does this happen? If you remember that you get kicked out, now you got to go to alternative school.
Well, in middle school, I did that. I think in like 6th grade, or like 7th grade. They kicked me out. Finished it, whatever. Boom. Went to high school. Went to Lowell High. Chilling over there, gambling, getting kicked out. And then getting sent to the Malloy on Smith Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not familiar with that. Is that an alternative school?
Yeah,
So what was that like? Because a lot of times, I went to an alternative school myself, and it's almost like a jail or a juvie mentality. I mean, what was going on over there? Was it like all the bad kids, or quote unquote bad kids over there?
Yeah, that's all it was.
Okay, so did you have people that you knew over there? Or was this, so talk about that. How did you do over there, and do you end up finishing and graduating? And is that from the alternative school?
Yep, got my diploma. It won't say like on the diploma like alternative. It would just say low high. You feel me? So I got that already stitchy. I did some college at Middlesex Community College. Okay. Did like 2 semesters, but I stopped.
Hey, that's what's up. At least you finished. Was that something that you took pride in, finishing high school, and especially getting kicked out of school? A lot of times people try to look at you maybe as a lost cause or whatever.
Yeah, but still never stood back.
Example, but you like a lot of times with me too, man. Like some of my friends' parents were like, "Oh, he's the bad example."
Yeah,
I finished high school. You
still
can't say the same thing for your son, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? But like, were you proud of that? And was that something that was that you really wanted to do?
Yeah, that's a fact because my mom always said like, "Yo, just promise me you'll finish school." I don't care if you don't go to college, just make sure you finish high school. Like, I got you.
That's fire. So what about, did you play any sports growing up or anything like that?
Nah.
No?
Like probably street ball, you feel me? But like.
Nothing organized?
Nah, never.
When did you start to get in trouble with the law? When does that become part of your story? Is that after high school, during high school?
Nah, that was definitely during high school. Probably like, I was like 13.
So 13. So did you have to deal with the juvenile justice system out there in Lowell? All right, so talk a little bit about that. I guess, what are some of the things how did that go? Did you get a case and get on probation, or what was that like?
Yeah, just caught a case. And just been like repetitive, you feel me? And in juvie, back then it was just, like I said, I was just gang banging, just running nuts, chicken with his head cut off type shit. You feel me? And and then out of Worcester, Leahy, Westboro, they shipped me out down to Westfield. You feel me? Like, I was all over.
I mean, talk a little bit about that experience, right? So you're coming from Lowell, and then you might go way out to Worcester, and maybe the politics are a little different. You're already doing the gang banging thing over here. Was that something that had to be addressed when you get over there? I guess.
Yeah.
Walk me through that, because I'm not sure how that works.
To a certain degree, you feel me? But like, if you ain't from out there, they really don't no tension. If it's like, if it's major beef, then alright. But Yeah, that's all I could say.
Okay, so how does that work? Catching you catching the case in Lowell, but ending up in Worcester? Is that something
Yeah.
you get like shipped out of, or is that where everybody from
Nah,
Lowell
that's
goes to
what.
juvenile?
Nah, yeah, in DYS like juvie, that's what they do. Like that's like the regional. They go
Okay,
by
yeah.
regions and shit.
Yeah,
you
it's
feel me?
different. It's different than counties because
Yeah.
being from Cambridge, it's Middlesex where like
Yup.
in adult jail we would be with y'all and Lowell,
Yup,
but
yup.
juvie we're with the Boston kids, so it's like Metro or
Yeah.
whatever. So, how does that work for you? Are you in and out of DYS? Do you end up aging out, or I guess talk a little bit about that.
Well, I was definitely in and out. Like no matter what though, you sneeze wrong up, they shipping you back in. You feel me? And
So you were committed, right?
yeah, I was
So
indicted
talk
to
about
21.
All right, so talk about the difference between like being committed and then I guess being like on regular juvenile probation, because I was on regular probation, but when I got out, I
Yeah.
aged out, so I didn't have to deal with like the commitment part of it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But it
okay,
seems like
okay.
it's pretty much like a parole kind of thing. I mean, talk
Yeah,
about
that's really
that.
what it is. Parole / probation for juvies. But I had it till 21. You feel me? So like they have me as a youth
YO.
offender. Yep.
All right,
Yep.
so I mean, I know what a YO is, but maybe for the people out there that may not know, what's a YO and why were you charged with that, and why is it 21 as opposed to whatever it may be? I guess walk me through like in the audience through your understanding of
Yeah.
what a YO is and why they charge you with that.
Well, they charged me for that because it was some gang banging shit. Chase somebody down type shit and allegedly hit him with a rock type shit, and like I was probably like 15, but they had seen me so many times, they were just like, yo, on some shit like, yo, just wait till he's 16, basically like on some shit like charge him as an adult, even though I'm a juvie. So they just hit me with the YO. So I believe that just gives them access to be able to like have me on probation, parole, whatever it is, as till 21, you feel me? So that's what they did, and they had me, yeah.
And so pretty much they didn't terminate you early or anything like that. They had you pretty much under their like, custody.
nah,
or,
yo.
If not custody, the whatever commitment until you were 21.
Yup, 21.
So in the meantime, are you catching any cases? Because I mean, you could also get adult charges at this point too. If you were like 18 or 19, was that something that's part of your story, or did you kind of stay out of? Yeah, you're in and out, but did you catch any new cases?
Yeah.
Okay, so talk about that. Well, what happens there, and I guess what happens with the case? Like, what do you end up going?
Shit, they just fucking. I get charged, do time, get out. That's it.
So you get charged, do time. Now you're doing this in an adult facility
Yeah.
while you're still committed.
Yeah, even if you're like, so if I'm, say I'm 20, they're not gonna put me in juvie. They're gonna bring me to adult. After I'm done that, then they're gonna send me to juvie. Like it's like they'll keep a hold on me, even if I got no more adult shit open, nothing. Like they'll just hold me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just bad.
I mean, I feel it because I had a situation back in the day too myself where my brother was my co-defendant and he was still on juvenile probation, but he was up Cambridge jail. I got shipped to Plymouth, but they went on the run. He got caught after, but he was still an adult in adult jail. But then that case got dismissed, and then my other co-defendant had something in Nashua Street in Suffolk, so he goes to Nash. My brother goes back to DYS. We got the case dismissed. I'm the only one that gets out that day, which is crazy.
Word.
I mean, so talk about that experience. Did you have to go to like go into DYS with kids after sitting with adults? I mean, talk about that. What's your mindset? And like, I guess
my mind is just on some shit like, leave me alone.
Right.
Just don't talk to me. Staff already know me, so that'd be a good thing. Like the only plus side, the only plus about it, you feel me? Like when they know me, they just be like, all right, butter. I'll be like, yo, just leave me alone. Let me get the phone. Let me just talk to my bitch, and that's it.
So, I mean, how did it work as far as school went? Because I remember being at DYS myself. I graduated. I didn't have to go to school, so I was pretty much chilling all day, you know what I mean, with the staff. But, I mean, talk about that. Did you have to go to school? Because usually that's mandatory, but if you graduated, I mean, are
Still
you
gotta
going
go to school.
You still had to go to school?
Still gotta go to school.
Damn. That's
Still gotta go to school.
How'd you feel about that?
Yo, no bullshit. When I went over there, after doing like the little adult time I did, like when I did have to go back to juvie, it was only for like 2 or 3 weeks type shit. You feel me? So I was in and out. Like I wasn't. They got me up out of there. You feel me? So
I got you. So by the time now it comes to your juvenile, your youthful offender thing being over 21, you get out. Do you have any adult cases open at this point, or are you free? I mean, a lot of times it just carries over. Like you're done with juvie, but you know you might have caught an adult case right away. Or is it...
Nah, I definitely remember I still had probation for adult, but
Damn.
Yeah, like they really they definitely was trying to smoke me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like I know definitely after juvie, I definitely still had to see the adult shit, but.
So you said the adult, they're trying to smoke you. Is this are you in district court? Are you indicted? Or you
Nah, they always got me on superior.
Okay.
Always got me on superior. Like I said, like I just did 7.5 for shooting and shit. You feel me? Did that. Now I'm finally off of probation. I just finished this that too. It was for probation, superior probation, but I was both mass armed home invasion. You feel me? So
Damn.
they ended up no processing and shit. So
that first adult case, was that shooting that you went upstate for? Or did you end up doing county time? Like I know you might have been detained in county and record. Did you ever do county time, like being sentenced, or?
Nah, like I only did I was sitting that whole time on like pre-trial, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then like I ended up copping out to it, you feel me? So
So okay, Middlesex guy, are you in is this Bill Ricker or Cambridge at the time waiting trial, and how long are you sitting there waiting trial?
Nah, I went to Bill Ricker.
Okay.
So I was in Bill Ricker for like a good 2.5 years.
Okay.
And then after that, they sent me to Walpole. From Walpole, went to Norfolk. From Norfolk, I went to the Max. Wrapped up same time, New Year's Eve.
Wow, imagine that.
Same time.
So talk about that. I guess briefly run me through that time in Middlesex while you waiting trial. Are you getting in and out of a lot of trouble? I know Middlesex is, there's some gang politics going on there. Was that something that was ever had to be addressed? And like, I mean, how was your stay there? Are you in and out the hole, or was it smooth? Or you just kind of doing what you? It
was both. You feel me? Like I'll keep it mad humble. I'm always smiling, laughing and shit. You feel me? But I do be turning up sometimes and shit. You feel me? But my time over there it's up and down, you feel me? It's like a roller coaster, it's up and down. I have my good days, I have my bad days, I have my mellow days, I have my turn up days, like you feel me? So, but I was in and out the box sometimes I wouldn't be. I'm more or less it would be like above respect, you feel me? Like, don't bump into me and don't say excuse me. Like that shit, you sound,
be a gentleman.
Yeah, word, you sound crazy. Don't talk to me, don't put your hands on me. Don't yell at me like I'm your child or nothing. You feel me? Like,
absolutely.
Don't set trip. We good.
All right. I mean,
we good.
So let's talk about this now. You're sitting, you're waiting trial, right? I mean, do you go to trial?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about that, right? Did you have a paid attorney?
Nah.
Or you had a court-appointed attorney? So I guess what's your confidence level going into trial, right? Are you sitting there?
It depends.
You're gonna smack it. You got a court-appointed lawyer.
It depends on the
scenario. Talk about that.
It depends on the scenario. You feel me? Like,
well, your scenario.
My scenario is this.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even go to trial. They just dropped it.
Okay.
The previous shit that I just got out on, they just dropped it. Like,
no,
yo, we don't
talk about what you went upstate for, right?
Yeah, I copped out.
You copped out. All right.
I didn't go to trial.
All right. So talk about that. Did you just have no desire to go to trial at all? Did you did you put in some motions or?
I put in the motions, but the judge that I had, she was like a ex-federal prosecutor or some shit, and fucking the motions that we was putting forward, she kept like dubbing them. So I was just like, damn. like there's no point in keep going forward to a certain degree, you feel me? But then plus, like, it's just charge it to the game, you feel me? I just charge it to the game, you feel me?
I mean, you end up getting 7.5 years. You say it's a shooting. So was this like a attempted murder charge? And like, what are like the reasons you're pleading out, right? Because a lot of times they throw a bunch of stuff at the wall and they throw spaghetti against the wall, something's gonna stick, or they threaten you with 100 years. So 7 seems cool. You know what I mean? So talk about that. Like, was it an attempted murder charge? And like, what are you looking at for time if you were to lose at trial?
If I would have lost at trial, I don't know, probably like definitely double digits, you feel me? But it was more or less like I just charged it to the game.
How old were you at this point?
I was probably like 20, 21, 22, some shit.
21, 22.
Yeah.
So you say it like that, charge it to the game. So I feel like, did you feel like you got a good deal with the 7.5, or did you feel like you could have did better? But
could have definitely.
You're young and you
definitely could have did better. It's just I just feel like I got played, but it was just bullshit. You feel me? I was just like, fuck it.
So I mean, you say you feel like you got played. Was it the court-appointed lawyer that you felt bad about, the judge, or?
Nah, it was the judge definitely, but at that time I had a paid lawyer.
Oh, okay.
But it was just mad shit going around, just going on in the streets and shit with the law. How they just doing this whole handling the whole case. You feel me? The alleged snitch. You feel me? It's just all weird shit.
No doubt. You ready to put it behind you?
Yeah, just like I said, charge it to the game. I'm just like, I don't want no smoke. No smoke. Cop deuces, you feel me?
All right, so you plead out 7.5 years, and now you're going up to Walpole, right? So I guess talk about that experience. When I got sentenced, I went to Concord, so I'm not aware. Like, I'd never been to Walpole. Okay. So I heard it's like pretty old building. So talk about that experience when you get there.
Yeah, Walpole. Walpole was like I think that jail, that prison, it's not even a jail. That prison was like an eye opener. Like, oh shit, like damn, this is it. Like this is it.
Visually paint the picture for me, right? You're coming through intake. I mean, the towers. I heard the COs are up with guns.
Up there, all that.
Like visually, like as if you were writing the book, walk me through that. You're pulling up.
I just remember
what day type it was. Was it night?
Yeah, I just remember getting over there at night. Like I already been sentenced. They been sentenced me. Whatever I been was going up there. Then like I leave in the morning type shit, and then they bring me to Walpole obviously and shit. And then like I'm walking in like it's like a tunnel. It's dark. It's dark though. I'm walking and then they telling me go over here, strip, whatever, get the property, and then when they tell me go to this certain block, I go to this certain block. I'm walking down the hall. Shit's mad big. It's like some echo shit. You just see mad 12s everywhere. Boom, I get to the block. There's only one CO. I don't even think the CO even stayed on the unit. He just ended up dipping. But there's mad niggas just walking around. And mind you, it's just pitch black. I'm just like, oh, fuck. They close the gate behind me. I'm like, fuck. Then all I hear is, yo, see butter. And I'm like, man, here we go. Because I don't know who it is. Right, I can't see. And I see one of my mans. And I was just like, oh, all right, bet. We good. But that shit was just like, what? I was like, what?
Must have felt good to see a friendly face, man.
Nah, that's a fact. Because I ain't know shit.
Absolutely. I mean, that must have been good as far as, like, how to know, like, where do you sit? Like, a lot of people might not know, but, like, Walpole has been known as for, like, that could get you killed. That's a fact. It might be something simple for people who maybe never been to prison, like stuff like, what do you mean you don't know? You know what I mean? But like, talk about that. How did you figure out where to sit? Did you have your boy that was able to put you on? Like,
yeah, he put me on. You feel me? He put me on. He made sure to tell me the next day because, like I said, I got there at nighttime. So the next day, showed me the child hall, showed me like, yo, people's over here in your city over here, gang niggas over here. So
was that something that was like presented to you? Like, did you have to kind of choose what time you were on? Like, you gonna roll with the local guys, or you gonna roll with your gang, or was that something that was a discussion? And like, how did that work?
Nah, mostly like, no, not for nothing. Like, I stayed mostly with my city. You feel me? So like, it wouldn't be like with my gang.
Gotcha.
You feel me? So I was with my city. You feel me?
It's like the Lowell table kind of deal.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, Walpole's classification, right?
Yeah.
So talk about that process. How long you're there for, and like, how was that stay like? What's your mindset? You know what I mean? Going into, are you trying to, you take 7 years. You're young. You don't seem like you say, you're a humble guy. You'll do what you have to do, but it don't seem like you were the type to have the mindset like, oh, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna be the illest.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't definitely doing that. I was just on some shit like, let me get this time going. Let me get this good time and get up out of here. You feel me? Let me make it back to my son and shit. You feel me? This freedom. You know?
Absolutely.
Like,
well, for people who may not know, 7.5 years, that's a long time. But when you're going upstate, people doing life, you're almost a short time, or it's almost that middle ground right there.
Yeah, nah, facts. You don't even want to bring it up when dudes got screamers or anything. You feel me? So
you don't gotta tell me, bro. I had a 3-year state sentence, bro. I didn't even like telling people unless it was like asking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, otherwise, I'm not even bringing. Like, I was ready to go home. I'm not even telling nobody, nothing like that, bro. So, generally, how was this day in Walpole? Did you have to hit the hole over there at all?
No hole.
I
was chilling.
A class to Norfolk.
Yup.
Okay, so talk about what that process was like. Was it pretty easy? Like, you get 3-0 vote to Norfolk, that's where you went, or did you get modified? Or?
Nah, 3-0 vote to Norfolk. I was chilling. As soon as I got there, I was chilling.
Okay.
Dudes, like, I don't know how I got there, because dudes is like, when I'm walking there, I'm walking with my property, dudes is like, yo, see butter? I was like, yo, like, yo, I don't know how I don't know how it's happening, but yo, keep it cool. People don't know me. I'm chilling. Like, I'm chilling.
How long were you in Norfolk there? And I guess talk a little bit about Norfolk. It's one of the places where people want to be. So how long were you there? Talk a little bit about that.
I was over there from like 2017 to like 2019, 2020. But like, yo, that's like a lifer's minimum. So, like a lot of that spot, or like, let me just say the DOC, the Department of Correction, they're back in the day, you could be able to bring your peoples over there, grill and all that shit. Now you can't do none of that. You feel me? So like, they're taking a lot of stuff nowadays, like the water got lead in it, all types of shit. The food, it's not meeting the right nutrition. So it's like, it's bad over there. They're letting dudes go in a box, leaving dudes in the box, letting them rot in the box. Like, I was just in the box before I got out. I was down there for 3 months, just banging with the COs and shit. They will lie so much on the ticket and it's recorded. It's just like, yo, what are you doing? They're just trying to charge you, try to keep you in the system, you feel me? So it's just, Norfolk is a great hit. If you gotta do time,
right?
If you got a long time, if you got short time, whatever, it's just a good time. It's a good spot to be. Like, doors don't lock, none of that shit. So it's a good spot to do time. But all that DOC shit, all that prison shit, that shit is that jail shit. That shit's out the window. That shit for the birds. That shit. We need a lot of people nowadays out there in society, like right now, to like shine a light the shit that's going on over there. You feel me? Like how they got a dude down there in Shirley Medium right now. He got a ticket saying that he caught a body, like a legit body, on a phone. So it's like, yo, you feel me? It's like, and he's already been down there for 4 months going on. You feel me? So it's like, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Damn. And a lot of time, not really too many people I know, but the internet, man, the internet is crazy. A lot of times they don't really care about criminals. They're like, lock them up, throw away the key, right? But why should they care about what's going on the inside? Why should the average person care?
They should. They like, what you mean? Because it could be their grandparents, their brother, their uncle, their sister, their mom. It could be anybody. You feel me? Like, everybody deserves a second chance. You feel me? Or third chance, you type shit, you feel me? But it's just like, I don't know. Me personally, I don't know. If you're homeless, I'm gonna look out. If I got $1, here you go. Like, if you're hungry, here you go. Even if you're my people's, like,
absolutely,
people's first, you feel me? This time around, I'm trying to be selfish, you feel me? Trying to step on the pedal and try to move forward, you feel me? But, yeah.
I hear that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's above the law, right? And especially with addiction and stuff like that too. I feel like anybody's family member, you could go down that path and end up there. But then also too, if the guys on the inside are not getting rehabilitated and they're gonna reoffend, you don't want your family to be a victim of a violent crime as well, right? So if these guys are getting the help on the inside, maybe the education they might need, vocations and stuff like that, the guys that work 40 hours a week, he's probably not out doing armed robberies, trying to struggle to get by. And I feel like it affects everybody. It affects, innocent victims. People get hurt all the time, and I feel like the average person, like, yeah, maybe your people might not be on the inside, but people might be a victim if this person doesn't get the help they may be. Not that I wish that on anybody, but I feel like we're all connected. And
but that's the thing. They gotta help nowadays. Like that's another thing. Like people are leaving prison and not getting the correct help. Like unfortunately, the max, like Susan Baranowski, like those people are over there right before you leave. They're there, like they're at your door, they're at your cell door every day, for at least like you got 5 days out of 7. They there like 3, 4. You feel me? Like yo, what's up? Like yo, you got this, you got that, you got your EBT, you got your ID, you got your birth certificate, your social. Yo, you sure you want to go over there? Yo, you want to go over here? Yo, you sure? Like yo, they're on your back, but surely medium, they're not doing that. You feel me? And it's I don't know about Norfolk because I was over there, but I didn't wrap up from over there. You feel me?
So recently, you just got out from the 2.5. Did you just wrap up from the max?
Nah, I wrapped up from Shirley Medium.
The medium, okay.
Yeah, the box.
So talk about going to the max, right? During your 7.5 year bid, did you get in trouble at Norfolk?
Yeah.
So I guess talk about that. What kind of ticket did you catch?
Yo, just too many homebrew tickets. Too many. Like I got like probably like 2 or 3. Let me say like 2 fights I got caught for, but they sent me to the max because they kept macing me. It was always over the phone like, yo, Butter, hang up, or Buchanan, hang up. I'll be like, and I'll just keep talking, you feel me? Then they'll be like, yo, cuff up. I'll be like, nah, you gotta work for it. I ain't gonna just cuff up, you gotta work for it. One time, a CO said that he got injured, got me up out of there, got me to the max.
So talk about that experience going from Norfolk to the max. I take it Norfolk, you're probably a lot more wreck. You get a big yard in a gym, and then now you go up to the max.
Yeah,
what's that like adapting to that, man? And then programs too.
I mean, that's just trash. But like it was a blessing because when I got to the max, I had 18 months left of the 7.5. So when you got 18 months or less, you get to go to some block called H1. It's like reentry. So when I went there, when I went to the max, I went to M2. When I went to M2, I started writing some lady named Sarah Fisher. Sarah Fisher, she was running like some shit on H1, like this block, and she was running into where you like if you go there, you max out 15 days, 15 days a month. So wrote a letter like, yo, look at the ticket, like it's bullshit. You feel me? Like, yo, I'm not a problem child. Like I'm trying to succeed in life type shit, and just give me a chance. So she did. I went to H1. Like within like 2 weeks of me being there in the max, just maxed out that whole time. And like I said, I got on New Year's Eve again.
So that bid you wrapped up from the max, or did you get an opportunity to go down to medium?
Nah, I wrapped up from the max because I had 18 months left. So I met the requirements. You feel me?
So talk about that that adjustment getting out of the max straight to the streets. I know you said you had a job lined up that time, but like. A lot of crazy stuff goes down in the max. You know, my brother was just up there himself. He just got out. That's a whole thing too. His property getting transferred from one place to another. They don't even like contraband certain stuff. They don't even say it was there. So he has no proof that he even had what he said he had that they took from him or whatever. And then, but a lot of stuff they were on lockdown every other day. So talk about like what's going on at the max, maybe the violence that you see there, and then having to adapt and getting straight out from the max to the street and not getting like a step down to like a minimum or medium, and what that was like for you.
Like well, from the max, like I said, I wrapped up. So, but like I was only over there from like even though it was 18 months to me, that's like it's like that shit went by so fast. You feel me? Being on H1, you got a single cell. You feel me? Got the TV in the cell. I got my beats, so that's all I really was doing. I would just write music. That's what I be doing. So, like, it's chilling, but like, dudes always getting poked up there. You feel me? Like, I just mind my business. You feel me? Like I don't get entertained like that. I don't get entertained over that type of shit. You feel me? So.
Well, I mean, what's going through your head though? You're like short on wrapping up. You like, man, I only got a few months left, and dudes are getting poked up, and
music.
Might lose, like, what's going through your mind as far
music.
As, like,
music.
Dialing in.
And just trying to, what am I gonna do when I get out? What T I gotta cross? What I gotta dot? You feel me? Like all that extra shit. Like I was just like, whatever.
So, I mean, was there something that your mindset changed as far as being in Norfolk and wanting to do the homebrew thing and COs telling you to get off the phone? You know what I mean? To being like, okay, now I'm getting short, dudes getting pulled, let me just focus on my music and let me focus on what I gotta do when I get out. Was there something that changed? Was it going to the max, or was it just the fact that, like, okay, you're getting short, you gotta look into it, or is the fact maybe you're just getting a little older? Like, was there any specific thing that changed?
I would say all that shit played a factor, but scratch a butt. All that shit played a factor. It's just like I was always like that. I was always like I said, I'm always humble to this day. I'm always humble. It's just don't touch me, don't test me, don't play with me. You feel me? Like other than that, I'm mad respectful. To this day, I can walk around my city and dudes will be like, "Oh, Butter got the blick on him," and it's like, bro, calm down. It's not even. We're not in 2002 no more. Like, keep it cool. Like, I'm a grown ass man. Put some respect on it. Like, keep it humble. Keep it cool. Like, you feel me? So, I would say like I've always been like that. I always been on my tenant, but I'm always humble. I'm always humble about it, and just don't disrespect. And it's not about. Like, it wasn't about, like, I'm getting short, it's just because I was still turning up. Right. Like I said, I was just in a box for 3 months, you feel me? So, before that, I was chilling. They just dropped the case, you feel me? And then just turned up. Like, and it's not, to me, it's not about, it wasn't about me just about to go home and shit. Like I think about it, I'm always writing music, I'm always thinking about my future and shit. It was just a disrespect. Once they disrespect, I just turn up, I black out. That's my anger issue, and that's what I gotta work on, you feel me? Absolutely. And that's my downfall, but it's been a journey, you feel me?
So what are kind of some of the things that you are doing to work on that? Are you like going to, like, I like going to the gym. Like I always say, like, everyone needs an outlet. Music, I'm sure it's part of it, but the gym, like, what are you doing to work on that?
Like I said, like, do the music. I do walks. I do a lot of isolation or counseling.
Nice.
I write. I got my son, you feel me? So,
I mean, I'm sure that's a big reason, right? It's not always about you, Now you got your child. How old's your son?
He's 15. Just turned 15 on the 4th, January 4th.
Congrats.
Nah, bless.
January baby.
Yeah.
My brother's out January. His daughter. So shout out to happy belated birthday to
you know that DMB.
So all right, you're dialing in with the music of the max. I mean, when does that become something that you want to take seriously? Is that something you always were serious about, or something that went from like a hobby or an outlet like writing, you know what I mean, to like, okay, now I really want to do this as far as like
before
seriously.
That shit happened before the 7.5. Before I ended up getting booked for that shooting. Like me, like I just started being in the studio. I don't even know. That shit just came out the woodwork.
So I mean, how much do you think getting locked up for that 7.5 years stopped your emotion on that, man? I mean, do you ever sitting in there like, damn, I could.
Word. I was definitely feeling that. Even right now, I was definitely feeling that. But it's still like at first I'll be like, damn, am I too old? But then it's like, nah. There's a lot of people in my corner that be saying like, nah, nigga, just keep going. Don't let nobody shatter your dreams. Like, just even before this shit started, yesterday some girl hit me up with saying like, yo, that rapping shit. I was like, oh, I'm like, I respect it. Yeah, I dubbed it. Like, you feel me? And it's like, look at me. She's gonna be seeing me on the podcast, you heard?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
I think a lot of people, when it comes to stuff like that, they project their insecurities or the fact that they may have never tried, and they want to, I don't know why they want to, you know, project that out as hate and tell other people what they should or shouldn't do.
Yeah.
But also, like you said, sometimes you would think it to yourself, like, is this what I want to do? And with those, those are just what I call intrusive thoughts. You know what I mean? And I feel like you just recognize them for what they are. You know, self-doubt. Everybody has those moments.
Yep.
But then, like you said, you're like,
just pick yourself back
I'm that
up.
dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So,
that nigga. Fuck
absolutely,
that.
Man.
Had to.
So talk about that. Right now, you do your 7.5. You're writing the music. You're really looking at the chance, like, okay, man, I might have, fumbled a little bit, having a 7.5 year setback. Now you're getting out. How much probation do you have? And then, like, what's the move when you get out? What are you on? What do you do next?
At that time, I had 3 years probation, but I ended up getting bagged like 3 months after me being out for a domestic.
Damn.
But they dropped it after like 3 weeks of me being arrested, but probation, low superior was just like, nah, hold up, grab me. Then they were like, you gotta do like that probation hearing and shit, like the little probation surrender hearings and shit. So I did them all. They were like, yo, cop out 5 years right now. I was like, what? I just did 7.5.
Wow.
Like,
and this is all after the case was dropped? They were still trying to get you
same
cleared up on
shit.
the probation shit?
Same shit. They were like, yo, just take 5 years. And I was just like, yo, I didn't even hit the girl. Like, nah, I ain't doing that. No marks, no nothing. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. Then, then they were, when I went to the little probation trial, I beat it. But then they were like, yo, you caught a ticket in Billerica. And I was like, I'm looking like, what? And I was like, nah, they ain't doing shit. It's just a ticket.
So was this, my bad, so this ticket, now is this something that you're on probation, now you get detained, are you held, and then you catch this ticket? Or?
Yeah, so when I got out from doing that 7, right?
So
I got bagged again.
A dangerousness hearing kind of deal? Or,
Yeah, but like I beat it, but they dropped it, you feel me? Like I beat the criminal case, but with the probation, they kept holding me. And I was like, yo, I'm not pleading out to the time that you guys are asking. Like, I'm not doing that. I thought you guys were gonna reinstate it, you feel me? But they were like, nah, do time, do like 5. I was like, yeah, nah, not happening. But I beat it. Like I ended up doing a little trial right there and I beat it. But they were like, yo, the judge was like, yo, I think we could still hold him because of the ticket that he caught in jail, which was like a CO trying to say I assaulted him. But mind you, that ticket, I beat that ticket. Yo, they gave me 18 months for that shit.
Wow.
Word. They gave me 18 months.
That's crazy.
That shit's crazy.
What's going through your head at that point? Because you must be like,
I wanted
this
to
makes
tweet.
no sense. I beat the ticket, so it didn't have enough evidence to even give me the whole time or the disciplinary.
That's the system, though. You feel me?
Innocent until proven guilty. I mean, how does that make you feel about that shit?
Nah, that's not guilty until you're innocent. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna always be guilty out from where I'm from until I prove myself innocent. You feel me? Or I'm doing something to where they could see like, all right, he changed or some shit. You feel me? Like,
so they're holding you in Billerica for this time right now, but now you got a state bid under your belt. And I mean, I went back to Billy after a state bid, and it was kind of like I don't know, it was weird. But like, what was the experience for you? Like looking at everything, like how people carry themselves in county compared to state, compared to being up the max, and like what's going through your head? Because I'll tell you what was going through my head was like this place is a rehab/mental institute with like maybe 3 convicts.
Facts.
It made me kind of be so over it though. Like I'm over the jail.
Facts. But it's like that everywhere nowadays. You feel me? Like I said, I was just in Shirley Medium, and it's like everybody's in the men line. And like when I was in the max, so that means it was a couple years ago. When I was in the max, this is some dude that's like, he probably looked like he was like 25, 27. Yo, he's over here getting methadone. And it's like, damn, bro. I don't knock it. Like, but I knock it. Like, I'm like, damn, bro, you're young. And it's like, damn, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? Like, I don't know.
So what ends up happening when you do get the 18 months? Now they got to send you upstate?
Nah, they kept me, I wanted to go upstate, but the judge was like, nah, to work on your anger, we're going to keep you in Billerica and County.
Damn.
So I ended up doing county.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you did 18 months of adult record? I mean, how?
With the good time, but with the good time, you feel me? With the good time, it knocked it off. You feel me? So.
I mean, it must be a little bit different, like being sentenced. 'Cause my last time there was 90 days. Felt like double the time. Felt like six months, bro.
Word.
But, I don't know if that was part of not knowing, like having the open case and stuff like that, as opposed to getting sentenced. So I guess walk me through what those 18 months was like. Blessed with the good time. Do you hit like CWP and all that?
Yeah, I hit him. I did all that.
Journey this time.
Like I did all that. Like hit a regular unit. Like I was stressing. Now I be going through it, but I be chilling. I be chilling. But so I was on like regular blocks, and then I made it to like a workers block. After that, from there, I went to CWP. From CWP, I was working in like a restaurant, like Bigford's. Like it's good when you got a shorty to hold you down. You feel me? Like it makes the time away. Even if you don't have a shorty and you got your niggas. You feel me? So you got somebody that can actually help you. Your friends. It could be your parent. You got somebody that you can actually talk to. You feel me? Yeah. So even though I did that time for that dumb shit, like it wasn't as bad. Like it sucked. Yeah. Cause I was only out for 3 months. You feel me? And I should just crush shit. Yeah. But I did like 3 videos, 4 videos, fucking 7, 8 tracks. You feel me? Like I was on track. You feel me? So it's like, damn, that shit kind of like stalled it out. But I jumped back into it.
Absolutely. So you get out from you wrap up from like the work release, CWP. Yeah. All right. So let's talk a little bit about that, right? What kind of follow through, if any, did they have when you get out, right? Like you got the job. Was that something that was available to you maybe when you got out to keep that job? I guess talk a little bit about that. And,
I could have kept it, but I ended up, I think I ended up going to like Old Navy. I ended up working over there and shit, you feel me? So like I was always sitchy with that shit, like with a job and shit, so. Okay. But they definitely offered me a job, cause the Bigford, I think it was in Woburn, that shit shut down. So now they got the one over in, I think it's in Burlington or some shit. Okay. So, but yeah, they were offering me they were saying like I can go back and work with them, but I was just like, yeah.
Well, I know you're having the little struggle with the trying to get full-time employment right now, but like I guess why is that important for you moving forward to get that?
Because you need a job, no bullshit, to survive out here. No bullshit. You really need like some type of income. Like me personally, I want that income to be legal. You feel me? So I ain't trying to go back. Absolutely. I ain't trying to be pulled over, hopped up, searched, all that shit. Like going through the system again, targeted, all that shit. Losing my shorty, my son mad at me, like my friends, my best friend. Like nah, I'm straight with all that.
Absolutely. We getting too old for that.
Getting too old for that shit. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So what's been the idea behind the music? What's next for you with the music moving forward? What are you working on? You haven't been out too long, so I guess as far as the process goes, where are you at? You recording right now?
Yeah.
And talk about like where you're at with that.
Well, just yesterday I just did a track. My man Esco, shout out Esco, you feel me? Eastville. I just keep on recording and shit, you feel me? And I'm just trying to make sure like I'm touching every type of platform that I could actually be able to touch right now. And at the same time, I'm just building this resume and just stay consistent. Okay. Make sure the people see me, they starting to see me. They're like seeing if it's real. Like they hear, like hopefully they can start hearing the music and shit, you feel me? And they tune in, they tap in, and they enjoy. They sit back and enjoy this shit. This shit about to be lit.
Absolutely.
This shit about to be lit.
You working on a album, mixtape? I guess like.
I'll say a little quicker.
What are you promoting as far as like you got an album coming out, mixtape? What's the name of it? When can people expect it? Or
I ain't got no. I ain't even gonna chat. I ain't even got no title on the mixtape, but the EP I definitely got. I got it in the works right now. I'm just trying to get everything sitchy right now, you feel me? So, but the title, got no title, no release date, none of that. Just stay tuned in because the music's still gonna continue to be dropped. You feel me? So, but
Absolutely.
always recording. You feel me? So that's one
What's
thing.
your favorite part about doing music? Is it the writing, the recording?
Yo, the ending result. No bullshit. The ending result and just hearing the feedback and my peoples. They like the group of people that I do send my music to. They like they always say something. Like I got one of my niggas. He always talking shit. He's just like, no, not it. And it's like, yeah, whatever. But then the other 10 is just like all fire. Like, yo, butter, that shit's it. Like, you know. So it's like. I just like the ending results, you know, out of all of it, like the ending result and just the feedback and just the kids, like even seeing the kids rap my shit word for word, like, you know, just that shit feel good. That shit feel good.
I mean, as far as like music videos, is that something you're putting together?
Yep.
You have in the works right now?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that. Do you have anything out as far as music videos, or what you're working on?
I got like probably like 4 videos right now. I'll just look up C Butter on YouTube, you know, you'll see that shit. I was actually just hitting up Virtue, aka like, you know, Virtue Presents. He does videos out there. Also Jetpack, he does videos my city. He's from my city and shit, Jetpack. So
That's what's up.
yeah, yo, it's great. It's great for me. Like, you know, like good niggas and shit, you know, they're good with the videos and they great on it. Their platform is on point, you know, so shout them out, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Jetpack TV too. Man.
Nah, that's a fact.
Platform.
That's a
actually
fact.
where I first heard More Beezy. And
More
then he came
Beezy.
on the
Shout out
show,
More
and he's been a
Beezy.
big part of everything.
Blue.
Man, but
Blue Money, you know.
that's my guy right there. So
Yeah,
talk
more.
a little bit about that, about like the low hip hop scene and what's out there and what's going on now. And I know you're out there, but are you working with other low artists, and how does it work as far as features coming up? You got any features with some people coming out?
Yeah, just right now from my city, the only one that I'm fucking with is Day Brown. You feel me? And the nigga Chaz King. Other than that, I don't hear nobody else out there in my city.
So what about as far as you moving forward? Do you have any features that you're looking forward to, that you're trying to reach out to, or that you may already have?
Like the features, I think I just hit up I think her name is Blue Money. Mm-hmm. I just hit her up. She be with More Beezy and shit.
She was on here.
Yeah, she nice. She nice. I fuck with her.
Yep.
I like her. She nice with it. Her what's the other one? Brad Bonnie or something. Mm-hmm. She's nice with it. I want.
So is it a female artist that you're looking to work with?
Like non-versatile. You feel me? Versatile. Like I like it all. I'm just starting to see, even King Ace in general, King Bricks. Like I'm starting to see all them. And I'm like, okay then. I remember I was already hearing their names ringing when I was booked. So in the box. So I'm just like, yeah. I wouldn't mind. Like right now, real talk. I'm really like as like real artists, like already established is Millie's, Abiyahu, Dave East.
Absolutely.
Dave East is, you know, but he's all the way in New York. But I'm talking about local. Yeah, definitely. Like close by. That's always around. Yeah. Abiyahu, Millie's. Yeah, that's definitely.
Sure. What about growing up? What were some of your inspirations or favorite artists growing up that you listened to a lot?
Jadakiss, Styles P.
Okay.
Main 2, yeah, facts.
Okay.
Main 2.
If you would describe your style after, maybe an artist, is it like a D Block Locks type of sound, or is it like a mixture of something, or how would you describe it to people?
I would say like C Butter and like Jadakiss, Styles, like, you feel me? But mixed in with I don't even know.
So like bar work and a lot of
bar
that
work
street
and
talk
just
going on there.
facts.
Okay, that's fine.
Just versatile, no bullshit. I just got all types. Got one for the ladies.
Yep.
Got one for the gang. Got one for the streets. Got one for pain. I got one for the dead ones. You feel me? Like,
absolutely. Well, I mean, why is that important?
For the club, you know.
We'll talk about the importance of being versatile.
Yeah.
Why is that important for you?
To reach all types of audience. No bullshit. Like I don't want just one type of like. I don't want just like
put yourself in a box.
Yeah, you know, like I just got one select certain type of people that will fuck with my type of music. I'm like, nah, I don't want that.
Okay.
I want a whole different type.
So what about as far as shows, right? I know you were doing your thing for a little bit before you got locked up. Did you do any shows before, or you didn't do none? So is that something you're looking forward to doing moving forward?
Yeah, definitely. I was just talking to Stecker. Shout out Stecker. I was just talking to Stecker. He's trying to he be helping me with even helping me with this. Like, you know, like
That's my guy.
nah, that's my dude. He's trying to get me into a show right now. But I haven't did no show. I only did one show ever.
So talk about that. I mean, it's not easy to get up there.
Nah, it's not.
So, I mean, I'm sure, so practice takes perfect, but talk about that experience and like having to, you know, maybe do something that's uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And talk about that.
Nah, it's uncomfortable, but yo, no bullshit. I just light a blunt or I might take a shot and just, you know, cause it's like, yo, buddy, you made it, or yo, buddy, like, go ahead, let them see this shit, you know. And it's like, if they boo it, all right, now you gotta tweak it a little bit. But if they gassing it, if you see somebody or you see a couple of them, or if you can hear them rapping your shit, yo, you're good, you made it, nigga, we made it.
That's
No bullshit.
What can people expect to get out of listening to your music? What are you gonna give them? How would you sell it to people? Elevator pitch. What could people expect from your music?
I would say like people that like came from where I came from, or done what I've done, or been through what I've been through, or they can relate. You feel me? So like I said, like I got some pain shit. I got some shit for the ladies and shit. Shit for like when the niggas is mad at they women and shit. You know, the club shit, type shit, like feel good shit, all types of shit. So it's like I would just want people to relate. Like, and I know that people relate to what I'm spitting, cause it's all real shit.
Absolutely.
All real shit.
Be true to yourself and all that.
Facts.
For sure. So having sitting down and done like as much time as you have, right?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things get glorified, whether it's in music or movies or anything like that. And you know, they might watch a 2-hour movie about being locked up, but they don't realize, yeah, it doesn't seem like a long time because it's a 2-hour movie, but 15 years in real life is 15 years or whatever it is.
That's true.
So
Wow.
talk about like what's the worst part about having to be locked up, man? Like what's the worst part about that?
The worst part, it's like, I don't know if it's the worst part, but it's like one of those things like me coming out or doing that so much time. Like I remember when I came out for doing that 7.5, I was so talking to my son like as if he was still like 2-3 years old.
Wow.
And I'm just like, oh shit. I remember I did that shit when he came to see me on the phone. And it's like, damn. That shit, that's why I would say like that's the worst thing about it is like you lose track of time sometimes with the brain. Like your brain's still stuck at where you got stopped at. You feel me? Even though life is so going ahead out there while you're stuck between the behind the wall type shit. You feel me? So like, that's one of those things I would say.
I don't
like,
know if that's arrested development. I don't know if that's the term for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, just the fact that life goes on without
yeah,
you, right? You know what I mean?
yeah. Or losing
Especially having
friendships and
family,
shit.
that's
Yeah.
tough, bro.
That's a fact. Losing
So-
friendships and shit, family and all that shit. That shit's hard.
So what are some things that you learned about yourself during that whole process? Whether that's positive or things you need to work on. But like,
Just
what's some
gotta-
things you learned about yourself?
What I learned about myself is just, yo, I would say like, shut the fuck up and analyze. Like, I like to analyze a lot of shit. Like, cause before I used to like, I would be like on some shit like, what's that? Not everything needs a reaction type shit, you know? So before I'd be like I said, like, oh, you bumped into me or you said something or you looking at me wrong, I'll be like, all right, fuck it. Let me move on this nigga.
Right.
Now it's like, no, let me shut up. Let me think about it. You know, like, I learned that. I know that for a fact. Like, my anger ain't on point, but I know I got it down packed to where it's like, somebody could talk mad shit and I'll just be like,
Right.
like, you know, like I could brush it off nowadays, like, because I know what I could do, you know,
Right.
like I know what I I know what I can bring to the table, so let me just chill.
Right.
Check my rap sheet. Well, let me just chill because I don't even want to do it.
Right, and even in certain situations, even if like you don't want to take it there, like a simple fist fight could end up with a murder.
Yo, word, man, don't even want to do it.
That's crazy. So, what message would you have for the youth as far as like the life of crime and gang banging and doing time, right? If you were to go to one of them DYSs and try to speak a message to them kids, like what is something, I mean, your son's at that age, right?
Yeah,
Say he was one of the kids sitting in DYS, like what's the message you would try to portray to them?
I would say like the message is take your time type shit, like take your time and learn to grow, get your knowledge up. Don't worry about what the next man's doing. Don't worry about the next woman is doing or next girl is doing. Like don't try to get like I be on my son about cleaning his room a lot because I already know his grades is on point. So I always ask him like, yo, you good? You need anything? Like I'm still trying to work myself together, but in order for me to, in order for me to help him, I gotta help self because my shit ain't right. Like I could do the little things, provide like food and me physically being there, like which is a lot, but I would say like knowledge and that's what I would tell the youth. Just get your jewels up and all that gang banging shit, that shit's out the window nowadays. That shit is out the window. You feel me? Everything's about that bread. And even about that bread, dudes is doing some strange shit just for that bread. It's weird. Like nowadays dudes is telling just to tell. Point just a point. Josh snitching is cool. Dudes know he's a snake, dapping him up. Let's chill, smoke a blunt. Like, nah, I'm straight.
I mean, I think part of that is kind of like the culture and seeing like there not being no consequences. I mean,
no consequences.
Just running around. Even though Alpo got his TV turned off many years later, but some people might be willing to. I'll live 40 years as a snitch. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's something that that's like you said, it's better off leaving that life.
Just leave it, got to. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean, with your son being at that age, I mean, what advice would you give to him as far as like what's next after high school, right? I take you want to graduate high school.
Yeah.
College is not for everybody.
I don't put that on him.
Whatever. Like, what advice would you give to? Obviously, take into account what he may want, but like, what advice would you give to him as far as like what to do after high school?
Well, after high school, I don't know because he's just now getting into ninth. You feel me? So right now. I just gave him some bread so he can get his school ID. So you feel me? He's about to work in like a supermarket or some shit.
Oh, so, to start working?
Yeah, for like but he had to get his student ID in order because he's 15. You feel me? So I just tell my son like, just I be telling him like, yo, just think about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Just always be on point and stay clean. You feel me?
Think it through. I think that's a big thing. Sometimes we just react off emotions. Sometimes. And so think it through. I think is great. Is great advice, bro. So as far as you and the music moving forward, what are you looking forward to the most as far as the journey? Are you looking forward to getting back on stage and killing that and getting over those fears, maybe doing music videos? What are some things you're looking forward to as far as that and the business side of it, but I'm sure you want to have fun with it too, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to have fun with it, but keep it 100. I'm trying to get paid for this shit too, though. No bullshit. I want that, butter, like, yo, what's up? I got a couple bands, what's up? Or even right now, because I ain't even on that level, I would scratch that. I'm on that level, but I ain't giving it up that way. You feel me? A couple hundred, send that this way, you feel me, for a verse, you feel me? So that's what I'll fuck with. Just so I can knock that shit off there, like, you feel me? So that's like,
absolutely.
That's what I'm trying to do, man.
Being so fresh out, if there was one thing that that you wish you just had when you got out, I mean, what would that be?
You said what?
Being so fresh out, if there was one thing that like you wish you had when you got out that might have helped, I mean, what would that be? Would it be like the job, the license, the car. I guess if there was one thing that would really help you with the transition from getting out to that.
I think right now, if I had a whip, that shit would be. But in order to attain a whip, job, so I would say, you know, like both of those Johns right there.
So I mean, how is it in Lowell getting around? Like, I mean, Cambridge, Boston, you could do fairly enough on the train and everything like that. But at one point, like I was working in Revere, I didn't have a job, but I took the train there every day for like a year and a half till I was finally able to save up and get my license. I didn't even have my license and then save up for the car. But it was a grind, bro. I had to wake up 4:30 in the morning to make sure I was in Revere by 6:30, and the red not connecting to the blue didn't help at all. I see they're trying to do that, but like, what's Lowell like as far as public transportation and getting around? Is it something you really think you need a whip?
Yeah, you need a whip because my shorty lives out in like Brockton area, so I be driving all the way over there. You feel me? And then my mom lives in one part, my son lives in another part. I live in Lawrence, so it's like, you feel me? It's all I'm everywhere. You feel me? I'm never like sitting in one spot. ADHD, you feel me? So,
so what's the main message you would want somebody to get out of listening to your story?
See the transformation, you feel me? Like, see the progress. Like, look at it. Like I said, like a female had told me recently, like less than 48 hours ago, it was like, yo, that rapper shit, yeah, stop. Like, I'm dead ass serious, but and I just laughed, like, you know, like, yeah, whatever. Like, follow your dreams, because, you know, this gives me motivation. Just being on here and me dipping and then watching this shit, I'm gonna be like, yo, this shit lit. This shit's lit. Got my niggas with me, you feel me?
Absolutely.
Word, it just feels great. This shit feels great. This shit feels amazing. Like, this shit is crazy. I got jail niggas calling me every day, like, I can't wait to be like, yo, nigga, we about to be lit.
Absolutely. I mean, talk a little bit about that. Why is it important to still stay like in touch with some of these guys? Because I know is it people that you grew up with from the street, or you just meet them in there? Talk about why that's important for you.
You know, it's important because it's like you meet. I like to network. You feel me? Like how me and you started talking and got introduced through Stecca to, like, you know, that bridges. I like building them bridges. You feel me? Not breaking them, destroying them, none of that shit. You feel me? So it's important to me to be in contact with niggas behind the wall because I know what it is, you know, like that struggle. Even if I ain't financially sitchy, you feel me? Like, I could still talk to you, feel me? If you need a three-way, what's up? If you need me to go bring some shit to your peoples, like, yo, whatever. Like, I was doing it all. Like, I was feeding the homeless, like with my son, you feel me? Doing a video out there, recording that shit. I was making sure that, last time, I bought like 50 cards and put it on Snapchat, like, yo, hit me up, anybody. Yo, whoever, give me the name and where they at, their W number, I'll send them a card. Yeah. Respect, it's for you, but I'm doing it for you and it's free of charge, you feel me? And it's just making sure that they might be gone, but they're not forgotten. Absolutely. You feel me?
And that goes a long way. Little love goes a long way.
Nah,
sure, and I appreciate you coming through. And I guess if there was any last words that you have for the audience, or if there was anything you wanted to touch on that we didn't get a chance to talk about, just opportunity.
I would just say, just touch base with this music shit, you feel me? See Butter, touch base with my shit, you feel me? 978, you feel me? That's where I'm from, Mill City.
Absolutely. So why don't you tell the people where they can't, I mean, I'll put the screenshots, but tell people where they can find you as far as the social media goes online.
You got me on YouTube, you got me on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify just took my shit down and shit, you feel me? I'm on SoundCloud, all that, everything C Butter or C Butter 978, you feel me? Everything. C Butter Buchanan, all that.
send me all the links so I can add it to the description. And that's what it is right there, man. C Butter, I'm your boy, B. Luke. This is the Bounce Back Podcast. What's next? That's gonna be what you make it. On that note, thanks again, bro. We out of here. Peace.
Word.
Bounce back, you got a moment. When they see you down, just know they love it.